Lucas Cochran here at Streetsboro High School for this year's 2024 football season preview for BelieveLand Media. Jackson Gula for the 2024 Streetsboro football season preview. So Jackson, talk about this season.
We have high expectations for this year. Obviously, we came off a great season last year, went 9-1, didn't do too great in the playoffs, lost the second round. We want to do better this year, but we expect to be 10-0, 9-1 this year. I honestly expect to be 10-0, but we just got to come to work every day, and the only way we're going to get there is if we have great discipline and come to work every day.
Talk about the leadership you hope to bring from this team after last year's playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, last year's playoffs hurt, but I'm not much of a vocal leader myself. I don't like to talk that much, but I like to lead by example on the field. So I hope I can just show, like, with my work ethic and everything I bring to the field, I hope I can bring my guys together as one, and I hope they all work as hard as I do every day.
What's the biggest mindset you hope to bring to the team being a heavy hitter?
Being a heavy hitter, I mean, I just like to set the tone for the game. Anytime you hit someone hard, it gets the whole sideline, the crowd into it, and I like to bring that energy to the game.
Talk about what it's like playing at Streetsboro, a great football place.
Oh yeah, it's a great football place. I mean, we have a great head coach. Ever since our head coach has been here, I mean, I think we've been in the playoffs every year, and he sets a great environment for our team. He makes everyone be disciplined. That's what I like.
Talk about the bond of your fellow teammates, your fellow seniors that won last year.
I mean, it should be a great year. I love my seniors. I've played with them since I was a youngin', and we got a couple new guys, and they fit right in, and it should be a great fun year.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Cohen Klimak for the Streetsboro 2024 football preview. Let's talk about this season coming up, Cohen.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think we got a good little team here together. A lot of people returning. Missing a few pieces from last year, but other than that, I think we're going to be good.
Talk about the playoffs from last year, 9-1. You guys got eliminated in the second round. But talk about like what this pressure going into this season looks like for you guys.
Yeah, it's not as much pressure as it is like just we know what we can do. The capability of our team is high, and we know where we should be. We should have won last year. We know that. We kind of carry that throughout the season, hopefully, and we're excited to hopefully go further, and I think we will.
Talk about what you hope to bring to the team as a leader.
Yeah, obviously, just I would say I'm more of a vocal leader. Just kind of getting everyone going every practice, make sure everyone's giving their all every practice and in games. You know, just getting everyone locked in. You know, it's a big part of the game.
What is this last season for you mean to you?
It went by quick. It went by really quick. It's kind of sad, but you know, everything ends. Everything comes to an end. So hopefully it's a good one. But other than that, I'm excited for it.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Arthur Scott for the 2024 Streetsboro football preview. Let's talk about this season coming up.
I'm just really excited. We've been all working really hard, showing up with a great attitude, and I'm just really excited to see how that pans out for us and how all of our hard work pays off.
Being a leader on this team, you have a great group of seniors that are about to leave, and you're juniors. So talk about what you hope to bring behind them and what you hope to do for them.
We talk a lot about playing for our seniors. That's always been kind of one of our mottos since my freshman year. So, I just want to make this season great for them, like how I would want it to be for me. And, I just want to play hard, leave everything on the field every day. Just for those guys, just to remember it the best way they could.
What's the number one thing in the leadership of your category you hope to bring to this team?
The number one thing that I think about, one thing that our coaches preach is how you do anything is how you do everything. So I just want to do everything the best way possible, no matter what it is, from cleaning the locker room to out here conditioning on the field after our hardest practice, stuff like that.
What's the mark you hope to leave on this field this year?
I want people to remember me not by, my skill and stuff like that, because everybody has skill, but I want people to remember me by how hard I work and, doing everything right, everything I can do right, work ethic, doing everything right, and, just having a great attitude coming out here every day.
What's the number one matchup you're looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to Alliance, because I never got to play them, so really hoping to see them.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
I'm here with Coach Thompson for the 2024 Streetsboro football preview. Let's talk about this season coming up, Coach.
Well, we're excited for it. Our kids have been working hard all off season. We're currently in our third week of doubles right now, and I think they're excited to end that tomorrow a little bit. But no, our kids like to put in work, and when you have good returning football players like we had from last year, and getting all state recognition, all district, so forth. And then they're also hard workers. You got to be happy with that. Obviously, we try to push them and bring them along. But no, the effort they've put in the off season and then thus far this summer, pretty exciting.
Talk about the biggest difference you see in this team from last year to this year.
That's an excellent question. There's not a tremendous amount. Our juniors were part of a leadership group last year as well. We didn't have an entirely large senior class last year. We lost some key pieces. Obviously, anytime you lose a kid like Preston Hopperton, you're not going to replace a kid like that in his on-the-field production on both sides of the ball. But there's certainly some similarities between last year's team and this year's team. I think we've got 7 returning starters on the offensive side, and we've got 9 kids that started at least one football game on the defensive side back. So we've got a lot of experience back. So there's not, that much dissimilarity between last year and this year. And then we got some transfers and move-ins, and got a couple basketball guys out who didn't play last year. So we're excited to see where they kind of fit in here. We'll try to figure that out in our 2 scrimmages.
All right, talk about the incoming schedule this year, the challenges you guys face.
Our schedule, building the non-league schedule is, we had a nice run in 2019, 2020, 2021, and then you try to build those non-league schedules out, 3, 4 years in advance, and it becomes difficult sometimes scheduling. You create your own problems sometimes in scheduling. So we've got a competitive non-league schedule. Cog Valley Christian Academy, Division III team. Normandy, I think last year they were Division I. I think they might be Division II this year. And then Alliance, perennial Division III playoff team as well. So the non-league schedule, and then obviously Norton in our conference has been an excellent team the last 3-4 years. Coach Kruger does a nice job with them. So those some challenging playoff teams on our schedule, certainly.
Talk about the huge Week 1 matchup. That's a rematch from last year's playoffs.
Yeah, that was our Week 1 matchup last year. We didn't see CVCA in the playoffs. They're Division III. We're Division IV. But no, they are. Coach Cook does a nice job with that program. They're building down there. You get nervous anytime you're playing a parochial school that has some advantages over you in many regards. But no, they're a physical football team. They've got some excellent players. They got a young man who's starting to garner some offers from all over, junior. So, you know, that was a great competitive game for us last year. It kind of turned in the fourth quarter in our favor, and I'm sure they're going to be prepared when they come in this stadium on the 23rd, and, you know, we're going to have to give it our best to challenge them.
All right, thank you.